Hey, what's up, people? Piz out here, and today I want to talk to you guys about Magnet Releasing's film, The ABCs of Death. And The ABCs of Death is an interesting film in that it is a film comprised of 26 short films. Basically, what the producers of The ABCs of Death did was they assigned 26 filmmakers, each a letter of the alphabet, gave them a small budget, but gave them complete artistic and creative freedom to make whatever kind of film that they wanted to make based on that letter of the alphabet. And the end result, I was kind of surprised to see, was a pretty entertaining film overall. And now granted, not every one of the short films that make up the ABCs of Death are that great. I mean, we've got mostly 5 and 10 minute films. Most of them are kind of passable. They're not that great. But for every 1 or 2 passable films that you have a film like F for Fart or E for Exterminate. You have films that, instead of the filmmakers being limited by the running time and by the budget, it freed up their creativity. And like I said, for every 1 or 2 passable entries in the ABCs of Death, we have a really standout, creative, different, off-the-wall kind of short film. Like I said, F for Fart is about these Asian girls who are obsessed with flatulence. It is just so wrong. That short film is just so wrong that I loved it. I absolutely loved it. E for Exterminate, which was directed by Angela Bettis of May fame. Really enjoyed that one. There's one called D for Dogfight. Really enjoyed that one. There's several there's like a couple that are animated that were done really well. There's one that was like done with like Play-Doh, it looked like, that was done really well. So what was really cool about it was, it was almost like a school project where you don't have a lot of time, you don't have a lot of resources. So you have to use your imagination. And yeah, I really enjoyed the ABCs of Death. Like I said, the standouts, there's one, A for Apocalypse, I enjoyed. F for Fart, of course. E for Exterminate. D for Dogfight was really cool. There was one, Q for Quack, where the actual filmmakers, the film is about kind of the filmmakers, and they're like, can you believe they gave us Q? I mean, what the hell are we supposed to do with Q? And they like take a duck out and they're going to kill a duck, and it doesn't quite end well for them. But yeah, I was pretty surprised and pretty happy with the end result of the ABCs of Death. The film is available on Netflix. If you've got Netflix, I recommend checking it out. It is, like I said, one of the more creative things that I've seen in quite a while, and pretty entertaining. As a whole, like I said, there's some passable short films in here, but the ones that stand out, the ones that are really good, the ones that are really imaginative and creative and just wrong, there's quite a few that are just wrong to say the least. L for Libido, about competitive masturbation. That one definitely sticks out. There's one called K for Klutz. I remember enjoying that one quite a bit. But yeah, if you've got Netflix, if you've got a couple of hours to burn, I would definitely recommend it. The way that the film is actually sort of put together, which is, they go through each letter of the alphabet. I actually watched it in a couple of different sittings. I think I made it up through like H or I the first time, and then I started and watched it again. And I mean, you don't really, some films, if you walk away from them and you take some time off in between, watching them, you sort of lose something. That's not the case with the ABCs of Death. So I mean, definitely if you've got a little time to burn, I'd watch a little bit of it, come back to it. It's not going to make that big a difference. But yeah, like I said, in the end, I was pretty surprised. Most of the things I heard about the film were actually negative. But yeah, I appreciated the creativity. I appreciated just the, just the different flavors. Because I mean, we've got filmmakers from, all over the world contributing to the ABCs of Death. And you just get every sort of quirky, fetishistic, gruesome attribute from every culture. And yeah, so expand your mind, expand your your mind culturally, and yeah, the ABCs of Death. I recommend it. Check it out. And until next time, you guys take it easy.